Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Let's take another look here at KAS to see what's going on. We were looking for entry at this 17.5 mark, and take a look at that. Price wicked all the way down there and responded nicely. Keep in mind, Bitcoin is still correcting itself, so we may actually see the price continue lower forecast if Bitcoin does, but there's a lot of support and resistances we want to talk about along the way. So if you're new to the channel, I just want to say welcome aboard. Thanks so much again for joining me, and I hope you can learn something today. If you do want to become a better trader, CryptoCache.tech is a site. Link down below. We got an awesome community here. If we take a quick look, we took some nice solid profits from a Bitcoin short, 20% there, and then of course we rode at 80% of the way upwards from 60K to what, 64,800. So it's awesome profits there, folks. Congrats again on that. Let's take a look at the back end data here for KAS. The last 7 days is kind of sparse. There's not a lot of liquidation of, below the price action. It's pretty far away, but there is more above. Okay, so keep in mind that could be incentive for the whales to push the price action higher. If we do take a look at the monthly, once more, again, that 14-cent range, just using a round number here, 14 cents, massive amount of liquidation, and also at 20. Okay. Truth is, we're closer to 20 cents, so it would make a lot more sense for the price to go higher than lower based on that. Okay. So again, you don't take trades based on liquidation alone, but you do want to understand that it is a very important factor when trading. So let's take a look here. Looks like the price never broke above this resistance level here at roughly 18.25. It did instead pull back here to 17.5 and bounce. We got a nice solid support range here based on previous resistances, right there at about 17.25 upwards to 17.50. Okay, so that little area there is a solid area of support, which we saw already hold strong. If we take a look at the daily time frame, we can see the MACD is converging. It's a very solid sign, implying the momentum has shifted. Big surprise, we had a strong day yesterday with most other coins. We can also see stochastic RSI swinging up and traditional RSI above 50, below 70. Those are all very positive signs here. So generally speaking, the daily time frame looks pretty darn good. And when it comes to moving averages, we're above all 4 moving averages. So again, that's reaffirming that support range at 17.5 with that more recent dip with the 20-day SMA there hanging out right there with us. So again, ultimately the daily time frame looks fantastic. Now granted, most time frames on the daily are going to look good right now because they've shifted momentum from bearish to bullish, broken their descending trend lines, and they're honoring their ascending trends, which we're seeing right now. So the likelihood of the price going higher from here is greater because we're holding this established pattern of higher lows and continuing up to retest these levels here. So again, strong chance we're going to see the price continue further up based on that. But again, the only caveat here is if Bitcoin pulls back down to that 61, 62, 63,000 mark, then we could very well see some altcoins dip, right? When you dip, I dip, we dip, right? That's that whole concept of how Bitcoin works with altcoins. Anyways, we can kind of see here stochastic is swinging up, so potential swing to the upside there. We also got RSI over 50 with money flow index very high. It's great, really implying that we got a tremendous amount of volume coming into this coin, and it's staying. Okay, with increased volume leads to sustainability, right? It's going to sustain itself here at this price point. Ichimoku Cloud, let's confirm this here. We're also still maintaining above the cloud. Lagging spans are within the price action, just generally implying that you probably should have taken profits by now. And at this point here, if we do take a look at the overall sentiment, the conversion line is above the baseline. That's usually a favorable sign here for the most part because the price action is continuing, showing momentum and it's holding this level. So all good things here. So really, KAS looking pretty strong, more likely to increase than decrease. I'll post our playout chart on Twitter, Telegram, and Discord if you're curious. Future reference, if you are part of our community here, we do have a new trade alerts section where I'm posting alerts for coins that I'm paying attention to, so that inevitably become trade signals. Again, those are going to be available there. And since I'm getting such a large amount of requests for that, I'll probably be adding that as a feature to our website if you're curious, at a reduced rate, of course, something just kind of basically a basic package, right? So we'll talk about that later. But for now, I can tell you that KAS is looking pretty strong, but I'll post our playout charts and of course our DCA targets into our trade alerts section. I hope you have a great rest of your day though. Thanks again so much for your time. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks again. Take care.